morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 29th of May. Oh, it's just me and Sprocket today, guys. Sprocket's very tired. I had to leave Sophie out because my daughter's going to take her for a walk soon and she's been scratching like a crazy person with her grass allergies. So it's just the two of us today, Sprocket and I. I am in my daughter's room shooting because she's doing her homeschooling out in the lounge room. So apologies for the lovely cat room decor. It's not very exciting, is it, guys? Sorry about that. First off, welcome anybody new to my channel. We've got a lot of new subscribers here. It's fantastic. It's very exciting to have new viewers. So please feel free to comment down below. We chat to each other here. We let each other know what's going on in our countries. Hit the like buttons, guys. And please, like I said, feel free to comment. And it'd be great to have you here. So please consider subscribing as well. Cheers, everyone. I've got my coffee. Needing the coffee today, guys. I've had to shoot inside. We actually got a nice day outside, but dynamic frost. Everything was frozen this morning. -6 today, guys, here in Oz. And I couldn't shoot outside because we've got the builders and the bulldozer making a ton of noise. So I thought, it's not going to be any good outside. It'll drown out all the birds. So a little bit of admin today, guys, not a lot. Thanks also for all your wonderful comments. You guys are awesome. Takes me a couple of days to get back to you. I have to hunt around and find all your comments because, as we know, they put them in 3 different places. YouTube never just puts them under my video. They put them in my studio and on my, I have to go into my laptop and all this. It's crazy. Anyway, enough of that. All right, let's get into the admin. Oh, yeah, the latest here, guys. Apparently now, they're blaming tattoos for giving you cancer. Apparently, they say they're proving that it gives you a 25% higher chance of getting cancer, which I do find very strange. It's not the actual picky that I thought would give you cancer. I think we know the real picky that might have given you people cancer, and they're connecting it to the lymphatic system. So have you ever heard more BS in your life, guys? So that's the latest, blaming, oh yeah, get a tattoo, you're going to get cancer. No, seriously. None of this shit feels real, does it, guys? So that was on the news here in Oz last night. Hey, and yesterday, guys, you know how I said we had to manifest a basketball, which is such an odd random thing, right? Anyway, I go into my son's room yesterday after I shot the video, blah, blah. Went into my son's room. I was helping him clean out his wardrobe because he's sort of, you know, outgrown a few things. And guys aren't the best at cleaning out their cupboards and decluttering. So I said I'd help him and get his uniforms sorted and stuff. Turned around, grabbed a heap of clothes, put them on the bed, turned around, and I heard this bounce, like bang. And I looked down and his basketball was at my feet. It was so weird. You can't even create this stuff, can you? How's the manifesting of that within like less than an hour? I had a basketball at my foot, and we have got a basketball hoop here at the house, but they haven't played for years. Like both of them, it's just been this ball's been sitting in his cupboard. So I did find it weird. I must have bumped it when I didn't even know it was in there, and I pulled the big pile of clothes out. It must have just brushed at the bottom and the basketball just landed at my feet. So good manifesting to me. Always very proud of myself, guys. Always good to practice manifesting to check we're on the right path and in a good frequency vibration. So I did get my confirmation. I don't know if any of you have found your basketball yet. The other thing is detainee issues. We've still got the detainee immigration issues here in Oz. They're being discussed, and apparently they've stood down the immigration minister because one of these detainees that they released, yes, you know how it goes, is a serial rapist, apparently. That's the latest. It's all come out. He's got tons of rapes behind him in another country. So that's great. Just let him out into the Australian community. Like, you know, I know you guys are experiencing this worldwide. Makes 0 sense to anybody, doesn't it? That's about all I've got for admin. Hey guys, I managed to load a Rumble video. It's a miracle. I know. Please go check it out. I'm on Rumble now. All you do is load up the app. Just search for me. It's that easy. Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic. So over there, I do a lot more like general predictions. I just do whatever comes to me. A little bit different sort of format for my videos over there. Whereas here I talk about more global issues. All right, how about I close my eyes, guys? We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting England standing. I keep getting it. You have to be, guys. But I'm getting the lining up now. People are lining up ready. It's like people are preparing. It's showing me people with their Nico pens doing their big signages, their placards, getting ready. People are ready to protest in England. They've had a gutful. People have had a gutful in England. And all... See, people know now it's all lies, garbage and BS that's constantly being thrown at them, constantly. Just dumped on top of them. That's what I'm getting. Not you guys here on my channel, of course, because we removed ourselves and we don't get crap dumped on us by the government anymore. But the people waking up, they're ready to step up now and make change. I'm getting that in London. Oh, I think you've got marches. You've got a few lined up. 1st of June. Someone said the 27th. Fingers it just all happens, guys. Let's just keep putting it out there. Let's send that vibe of awakening to UK. It's so good. All right. Yes, and I'm getting that this is all about political gain on the world stage. We know these leaders are highly competitive. They're competing with each other. We know Turdo's trying to climb that ladder of success and be up there with the big guns like Putin and Xi Jinping. This is all this resource, all this intimidation with the war. It's all about political gain. Who can get the political status on the world stage? That's what I'm getting. I'm sort of getting basically it's a political shit fight is what I'm getting. And oh my God, people are tired of this, guys. The thing is, what the guides are saying to me, it's not about politics anymore. Once upon a time, it was about politics, but now I feel with these global elites and leaders, etc., it's about ego, it's about power, and it's about monetary wealth. Who's the wealthiest country? Who's making the most money? Who's implementing the most of the great rollout narrative, etc., etc. And I'm getting that. It's not really political. Well, it is political gain, but politics ain't the same as it was once upon a time. Like politics once was about leading your country, being in charge of your country, steering the ship. Now I feel like politics is about monetary gain, power gain, building your, it's kind of saying, it's like sort of saying your legacy, what are you going to leave behind? Well, we know what they're leaving behind, a big aftermath of destruction, but in their minds, they're leaving behind all these amazing changes in the world, like the renewables and bringing in the EV cars and controlling and tracking everyone. Like, we know this is what they're wanting to bring in. So this is the ticking the boxes. That's what political power has become now, about ticking the boxes, achieving the goals on the world stage. It's no longer about politically standing for your country and representing your country and strengthening your country. This almost feels like the political gain part is about them as an individual person, these leaders putting themselves on their own pedestal. We know that it is. It's about ego and power and money, but mostly pride, ego and power and pride. Oh, they're all such narcissists, aren't they? How do they find these people? Oh, and the worst thing is some of us voted them in. Not all. We know not all. Sushi, Turdo do come to mind. But a lot got voted in. I don't know if Elbow, did he get voted in? I didn't vote him. I didn't know anyone that voted for him. But anyway, he's there and we're a bit stuck with him at the moment. All right. Still getting Europe's rising. They're standing. They're on their feet. I do see Europe overriding the government. I'm getting that. The people are over, which they should be able to. There are thousands upon thousands of them and a handful of government. Nothing makes logical sense, does it, guys? But I am getting that the vibrational frequency of the people is really rising up in Europe. the awakening's like sweeping the country is what I'm getting. Oh, it's so good. Now we need it to sweep the rest of the world and we'll be right. All right. Oh, I'm getting that the harsh reality is hitting people now. People waking up are getting hit with that harsh reality. It's the bug eyes. I always get that like bug eyes emoji, the one with the big like egg eyes. I'm getting that. People are going into shock. They're going into shock because nothing's improving. See, we knew this was going to go on to 2025. We already sensed, knew, had a knowing. We don't know how, but we know this is going to continue to 2025. A lot of these people didn't realise this and they thought it would be over. It was just a little bit of a cost of living financial crisis that maybe the government would step in and start to turn everything around and stop interest rates, etc., etc. But we know that's not going to happen. And now everybody else knows that's not going to happen because everything's just going downhill more and more. That's what I'm getting. People are waking up to this, guys. They're seeing it. They're knowing it. They're starting to feel it. They're starting to feel worried, concerned, overwhelmed that something significant is going on, which we know that it is. The great red carpet reset rollout with its gold trimming. That's what's going on. All right. But see, these people have to make sense of it. It's going to take time for them to make sense of it. But at least, guys, we have to look at the positive that they're waking up because that's the main thing. Then they'll research. Things will start to land in their lap. They'll get the information because they'll be looking for it. This is how the universe works. This is how vibration works. As people wake up and go through their ascension, they start to see more and more things and become more aware of things because they open up their senses. As we always talk about the awakening and what it is, it's becoming more aware using all your senses, isn't it? Your hearing, your taste, your touch, your intuitive abilities is another one that we talk about all the time on this channel. I know some of you have been saying to me the ascension is quite an uncomfortable, painful process, and I have to agree with you. Anyone who's been through depression, feeling suicidal, anxiety, dark night of the soul, list goes on and on, fear, etc., etc. It's not comfortable. It really, and I would say it's affected a lot of our physical bodies, to be quite honest. There's another psychic in town where I live, and I ran into her yesterday. She was using a walking stick. And I just thought, I had to use one this morning because I couldn't walk either, guys. My knee was so stiff with -6, only at home. And she was using it in public. And I said to her, oh, what's wrong? And she goes, oh, my hip, I need a hip replacement. Oh, my God. And all I could think of was, oh, this awakening, it's too much for everybody. It's like all our physical bodies are like breaking down, isn't it, guys? Because we're having to really tune into our spiritual, body. It's really about our spiritual essence, I guess. Our focus is more on our spiritual thoughts and processes than it is, our physical body is just the vessel that we're being carried around, that we're carrying around our spirit in, isn't it really? All right, let's keep going. I'm getting that there's a third party involved in all of this. We've got our, like we're just saying, our physical body, we've got our spiritual body and our mind, but then there's our higher mind. And I'm getting this higher mind now that you're in the 5th dimension, which most of us are living in. We do sometimes have one foot in 3D, as little as possible if we can avoid it. We really listen to our higher mind. We don't ignore messages we get. When we sense things, we act on them. We really listen to our higher mind for guidance. That's the third part of the equation, our higher mind. All right. And the guides are saying it's very significant in our growing and learning, because this is how we evolve. We just open up spiritually to other things. All right. people are going, I keep getting Ronald Reagan in America. Like, people keep going back to that Ronald Reagan. And look, I'm not saying he was perfect, but Ronald Reagan, despite being a Hollywood movie star, wasn't he? He had a pretty good image when it comes to being a president for America. See, I think what happened with Clinton, he lost respect. Trump, I don't even know what happened with the whole Trump show. It's sort of, that was weird, that, wasn't it? I'm getting, people want the Ronald Reagan vibes back. They want someone who takes the job really seriously. See, no one's taking Biden seriously in America. It's just become a big laughing joke. That's what I'm getting. Because of the whole, we talked about it yesterday, the Hunter Biden cover-ups, the laptop, etc., all the BS and garbage and, oh, nothing to see here and all swept under the carpet. Well, I'm just getting that. People want the Ronald Reagan vibes. They want someone who's got maturity, but who takes the job very seriously. Well, obviously Ronald Reagan did. I'm not saying he's perfect, because none of them are. They all can make poor decisions. But overall, it's about the image. The image that he had was people respected Ronald Reagan. And people would like that again in America, to have respect for their president, but they, at the moment, obviously they don't, and for obvious reasons. That's why Trump is looking so good, guys. As much as he's a bit of a circus show entertainer, he's still more practical. He's got good solutions that he's offering. So I do feel that there's definitely a massive swing towards Trump. Oh, I hope that voting is fair this time, because I don't think it was last time. Remember, guys, my videos are for entertainment purposes. Take from them what you choose. All right. And I'm getting for us that the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. Like, there's no limit to how much you evolve, how much you grow, how much you expand. It's like the lid's popped off and we're just pouring out and allowing everything to come in to us as well. This is what I'm getting. It's showing me like the top of our head lifted off, allowing things in and allowing things out. And this is about, we've got good balance now of navigating. This is what I'm getting for us. We don't get overwhelmed by things, because we deal with things and let things out, but we also take in information and use it to the best of our abilities to help us in life and to gain understanding of things. I'm just getting that. We've really like opened up, is what I'm saying, to new experiences. See, we talk about change. We're not fearful of change. We know change can bring really good things. So I'm just getting this. We're getting lots of information coming in, but we're also releasing a lot of things, is what I'm getting. So we're getting the balance right now, is what they're showing me, the scales. We're getting the balance right in our life. And it's showing us like this medium point. I often talk about the seesaw as well, where the point in the middle. Well, now it's like the balance scales with the weights on each side. We're getting the balance right in our life. Like, we're coming out, we're doing a few things, but then we're going back and protecting ourselves and going to our sanctuaries and our havens, and then we're going out and doing a few things and we're coming back. We're not just overwhelming ourselves with everything. We're just getting the balance right. And I guess you think about it, guys, it does feel that way. It feels like we're finally, after 4 years, starting to get the balance right, in order to keep our stability. All right. I'm getting Dunedin. That's in New Zealand. I'm not sure if it's North or South Island. But I am getting, this is where you might have a little bit of protesting in Dunedin. Keep saying little ones are going to pop up in New Zealand soon. I feel like Dunedin, I'm not sure if you're getting wind farms or solar farms. Could be around renewables. There could be a little bit of protesting around Dunedin. I'm just getting Dunedin, so I'm just going to leave it at that. All right. And whenever Chris Luxon, I keep getting it, gets pushbacks, he will try to negotiate it with the people. He won't just ignore the people. He's trying to please the people. This is his dilemma. He's trying to implement things but please the people, which is almost impossible to do. But he will try and negotiate to get the best possible outcomes for all. So I don't think he'll ignore you guys if you do protest. Not like someone else we know. Turdo does come to mind in China. All right. Getting the Netherlands farmers again. I've been getting them a bit on and off. They've had a bit of success over there. Well, quite a bit of success actually. But they're still encouraging other farmers worldwide to stand up and fight. I still feel there's communication between farmers worldwide. It's like the Netherlands are helping, are lending a helping hand. I'm getting that. I'm getting that song because I'm a one-man band and nobody knows or understands. Anybody out there that want to lend me a hand to my one-man band? I'm just getting that song. Don't know who sings it. But I am getting the Netherlands are really willing to help a hand to other farmers globally. I've had this a few times. Because you don't have to take it. You don't have to take it. You can dump your poop and your hay and all that on the steps of Parliament and make a difference to the outcomes. That's what I'm getting for the Netherlands farmers. They're giving farmers ideas of how to go about a lot of this. And not just on the physical dumping of stuff, but on the political arena. How they can go about stopping a lot of these things passing through Parliament, bills and laws and things like that. No, example, taxes on cow farts and cow burps, etc., changing your soil. So it's all very, helps the emissions and all this garbage, which we know they're trying to do. So I do feel the Netherlands farmers are still sharing their experiences with other farmers globally. It's good. Farmers unite, and that's what we want. Farmers are tough. They're tough as old boots. They really are. They're very tough people. We deal with a lot of farmers where I live, and they're very, very tough. Very tough. And I'm getting China's rising. There's got to be something happening in China. Because people in China have had enough. They're exhausted. They're tired out of their eyeballs. They can't keep living like this. And I am getting Ontario. So if something is to happen protest-wise, march-wise, it's going to be, I feel, in Ontario. We know Quebec stood up. You right, Spock? He gets so tired in the morning. I am getting Ontario. You will probably get protest marches. But I do feel it's going to be the people. And one of you were mentioning the farmers the other day, which it could be as well. But I am seeing the little people, peasants and Lego people. It's just what I'm getting. It'll be a different kind of movement, not like the trucker movement. It'll be the people making a difference. The people have to stand up now. It's their turn. They have to. They can't keep crying, poor me, and not doing anything about it as they're heading straight down the road, as we know here, of communist panda, following in that footsteps, because they don't want it. They want to go back to their free and easy lifestyle and have their democratic rights and their free speech, which is being taken away by the day by all these dictating tyrants. Hence, we've got the hate speech bill coming through in Oz. Yes, we know Scotland's already got it. God knows wherever else. They don't even let us know anything, do they? Probably Ireland, I'm guessing. The Turdo's probably already passed that bill, has he? Wouldn't surprise me. All right. I am getting Wales, and I'm getting the economies like really, we know it's failing. I'm getting a lot of small businesses closing in Wales. I feel like the streets are getting quieter in Wales. I know I've got a few of them living in Wales. I know you had your speed limit slowed down. They're trying a bit of this ULEZ, tracking and tracing. I am getting that, guys. There's... I'm just getting this financial problem. Look, there's financial problems globally, but I do feel like Wales for some reason. You know what it could even be? It could even be that they're putting fines up, like speeding fines up quite extensively. Like fines, like I'm getting mostly like speeding fines, which wouldn't be hard to do if everything's 20 miles per hour or whatever, would it? I am getting that. The revenue raising might be, you might be getting trialled a bit in Wales for these kind of things. You seem to be a little bit of a testing ground for a few things, don't you? All right. I'm getting America again. I'm getting America's overworked, underpaid, overwhelmed with immigration. See, the thing is, what people know with immigrants is they'll work for dirt cheap. So people feel like they're taking their jobs as well in America, which is probably true, I'm guessing. So there's this problem now where people feel like they're losing their income, they're losing their jobs because, for example, someone, instead of being paid, say, $27 an hour, immigrants might come in and get $20 an hour. This is just what I'm getting, which to them is like a huge amount of money coming from some of the countries they're from. So I do feel like people in America feel like they're losing a lot of their jobs to the immigrants, because there are millions of immigrants that have come over recently via the, Mexican border gate scandal, as we know. So I feel like Americans are really getting, I feel like there's going to be heated exchanges about this. I feel you might start seeing it on the news or something like that, where people are calling out the migrants taking their jobs at certain businesses like factories, or there might be like a lot of heated exchanges because we know people are coming into their beast mode. They're carrying their anger is rising up because they're having to face their old emotions that have been suppressed forever and ever, and they're ready to explode and be like a volcanic eruption. So I do feel in America you're going to get, might even be people losing their shit, basically. I hate to say it. People coming in and losing it, basically losing it, hurting people. I don't even want to say it because it's so, the images they're giving me are terrible. Anger can make people have a brain snap, basically, is what I'm getting. And I do feel a lot of it's around jobs and migrant issues, migrants taking people's jobs in America. This immigrant crap is just, makes zero sense, does it, guys? And it's happened everywhere. Every country has been bombarded by immigrants. Look at the ones in Oz here. Serial rapists, repeat offenders, crims, hard crims, like being released out into society, not a problem, nothing to see here. Why? Like, why? Imagine if they went and home invaded like Elbow's home, Sushi's home. I'm sure it'd be a whole different story, wouldn't it, guys? We'd be hearing about it then. All right, let's see if there's one more thing and then we'll pull some cards, guys. Excuse the snoring. I feel like September's going to be a big month. It's going to be a big month to the awakening. We're going to really sit back and see September as a very big popcorn eating month where we're just sitting in the cinema watching the movie unfold. I'm feeling like September's going to be big. There's going to be, it's saying like protest strikes, but there's going to be a lot of global fight backs in September. We're going to hear about a lot of things. And yes, bonus, it might even be on mainstream media, which would be an absolute miracle. I keep saying France will stand up again, but it won't be till after the Olympics. So what have we got? July, August, September. Yeah, that'd be about right, wouldn't it? So I do see France in on that as well. But this will be global because Europe's still rising. Fingers London, UK starts rising. And then you get other areas. We've got Brussels, didn't we? And then we've got Ireland, Scotland. Oh, fingers Australia stands up. Oh, won't hold my breath, guys. It's the same old people all the time. But we'll have our popcorn and we'll just be watching it from our little theatre. staying out of all the trouble that's going to be coming. I'm feeling that for September. It's going to be a lot coming in September. Be ready for it, guys. Oh, I can't see anything. I have to clean my glasses. I'm fogged up, guys. I'm fogged up and it's got fingerprints. Nothing worse. Can't see anything. All right. Let's pull an indigo sage card. Oh, this is pretty. Little purple flower. Sacred human. Oh, you are an incomparable, ever-changing, beautiful expression of divine love. And again, it's just the frequency of vibration, love. We're a sacred human. Incomparable, ever-changing, beautiful expression of divine love. And I think, too, that's us coming to an acceptance of ourselves as well, who we actually are. It's taken us a long time. Most of us talk about that here. It's not been easy to be us. Not easy being us, but we're getting much better at it. Oracle of the Uniforms, because we have learned that most of the crap that goes on isn't ever about us. It's usually nothing to do with us. It's usually other people's problems, even when we lost family and friends or battled mandates, whatever you might have gone through. It's not about us. It's about other people's issues, not our issues. Possibility. Raise your standards, elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. Look at that, beautiful. The wings are spread, flying, possibilities. See, we know there's endless possibilities now. Despite what's going on around you, we probably did at some stage early on feel a little trapped and stuck for a little while when we're all in lockdown. Remember that, guys? Elevate your expectations. You have unlimited potential. See, we know we can just keep expanding. Despite what's going on around us, it's not going to stop us from expanding. We know that we're on a different vibrational frequency now and we're moving in this direction, meaning we're going up, we're expanding, we're evolving, we're doing the things we love, the things we enjoy, the things that bring meaning to our life. That's what I'm getting with that card. There's all sorts of possibilities. Never block your thoughts off to possibilities. I'm going to read you another bee here now from because we have become very good at being in the now, haven't we, guys? That's one thing we practice a lot here. We haven't had this page before. See the parrots? We're always talking about the birds. Actually, my parrots are out in the tree as I speak now. The parrots. And you know what the heading is? Alone and together. It just reminded me of us on this channel. Like, as much as we're all alone in our little countries or our bedrooms or our garden or wherever you're watching me from, we're still together. We're connected souls here on my channel. I'm going to read this. It is very natural that we exist alone and together, respecting our need for connection as much as our need for quietude and solitude in this life. While it may be compelling to define ourselves as introverts and extroverts, the truth is that we all possess both inclinations that come to the fore for us contextually. Certain moods, reasons, circumstances, or seasons call us within to be with ourselves, to quieten down, reflect, hear our inner voice, and notice the spaciousness and freedom of a nurtured inner world. Other moments call us to reach out to one another, talking, playing, singing, dancing, and having fun in harmony. All parts of ourselves must be welcome. All parts of ourselves belong to our whole selves. Flexibility and loving acceptance of ourselves as we constantly move, grow, and change gives us a balanced life, a rich life savoured alone and together. And I think that's what I love about the channel here. That's what we're like. We're like together but apart. We know that our strength lies in our own individuality, but we also come together. We share music here. We laugh a lot together at this absolute clown show that we're currently living through. I just loved it. Alone and together. That's just us here on this channel. The Terrabellians. As much as we're alone, we're still together, aren't we, guys? Cheers to that. I just really loved it. I thought it was so cute. And I know how much you guys love birds too. Okay, let's see if there's one more thing to finish off with, guys. I'm getting that Dolly Parton song again. Here we come again. Just when I'm about to see the world so right, you and waking me up so all I really know is here you come again, and here I go, by Dolly Parton. Very interesting. Actually, Winter Moon, you gave me a song the other day which I thought was really good, which was really appropriate for the UK. It's Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, it's all right, doo-doo-doo-doo. We've got to manifest the sun for the UK. You bloody need it, guys. All right, hang on a minute. Oh, I'm getting that song. I think we got Jerry Rafferty the other day, didn't we? Baker Street. Such a great song. Down in the road, down in Baker Street, you're going. Man, out of mood and the sun is shining and never settle down in a quiet little town and forget about everything. Oh, that'd be the perfect life for us, wouldn't it? Settle down in a quiet little town and forget about everything. Sounds like that's what a lot of us are doing anyways. We just forget about everything in the Clown Show 2.0 out there. We're getting pretty good at that too, guys. So I'm getting Baker Street. Hang on a minute. I'm getting that song, don't know who sings it, but it's that, I'm gonna run to you, yeah, yeah, I'm gonna run all night, if it feels alright, I'm gonna run to you, do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Sometimes I don't know why we get the music, guys, we just get a mix of songs sometimes because we just love music and vibration here. I think that's really, a lot of us are very passionate about music. I always play music when I cook at night. I love it. I have a little speaker and I run it, my Spotify through my speaker, and I love music. I just love the feel of music. All right, hang on. Oh, they're giving me that Kylie Minogue song. I think she turned 56 or something the other day, or today. When was it? She looks amazing for 56, but she hasn't had kids, so she's nice tired. I'm getting her song, I need your love, last and all love away. Why don't you come into my world? Won't you make me? Oh, it's great. I love that song. And it's this repetitive cycle. She go and watch the film clip, guys. Come. I think it's called Come, Why Don't You Come? And she just continuously repeats and goes around and everything just changes slightly. It's almost, I guess you could see that film clip as like different realities. She's like jumping onto different realities. That's what I'm getting from that song. I love that song. I love Kylie. Our little Kylie. She's so popular, isn't she? All right, hang on a sec. I'll see if there's one more thing to close with and finish. Oh, I'm going to finish with Madonna today. Star bright, starlight, first star I see tonight. Starlight, star bright, you can be my lucky star. And you shine on me wherever you are. Oh, it's so cute. I love Madonna. I know a lot of you love Madonna out there too. It's just a fun, happy song. So I'm going to leave you with that today. We'll finish on an upbeat note today. Lucky Star by Madonna. Go play it, guys. You'll feel really good. We can have a little groove too, although not many of us can groove because our legs and knees and hips and backs and everything are a bit ordinary. But, you know, we can still have our little groove to it. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from me and Sprocket. I'm going to say goodbye, Spock. Have a look how cute he is. He's completely zonked. He is so tired, guys. The cold weather makes them really tired. But Sprocket loves the cold. Being a wolfhound cross, his wolfhound bull Arab cross, he loves the cold. He used to sit and eat bones out nearly in the snow and everything. He loves the cold. It's so bizarre. I know it's hard for a lot of you guys to understand that Australia gets cold. I know that's really weird because there's so many parts of Australia that get cold because when you're Antarctica down the bottom, people forget. It's only out in the desert that it's hot and maybe top near Darwin and Queensland. The rest of us get quite cold temperatures. Melbourne gets very cold. We get cold. South Australia can get quite cold. Yeah, we actually get pretty cold. And where I live is in the mountains, so we're really high up. I live near ski fields, so it's pretty full on cold over here. Oh yes, not tropical like your lovely weather in Sweden, Martin. 28 degrees. Not quite 28 degrees here at the moment, but I'll get my turn come summer. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy. Hit the like buttons. Please don't forget to think about subscribing and comment. I'll get back to you very soon. Take care, everybody. Look at this man. I love that big dog. He's like a bloody cuddly teddy bear. He's just so affectionate too, guys. What you see is what you get with Sprocket. He will just sit there and you can just cuddle him like a big bear. He's a big goof. Oh, my goodness. All right, I'll say goodbye on that note. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye.